1.
Okay, we're going to have a look at another factorization question here. So we've been asked to factorize fully wy minus 1 plus w. So to factorize this, first of all I'm going to write it down on the left. So wy minus y minus 1 plus w. Now there are 4 factorization techniques on the Junior Cert course, so I'm going to write them down. We've got a highest common factor, a quadratic, a grouping, and a difference of 2 squares. So let's go through each of these and we're going to pick which one is appropriate for this particular expression. So a highest common factor. Can I think of a factor that divides into all 4 terms? Unfortunately I can't, so I'll discount that one for now. Could it be a quadratic? Well, a quadratic generally has 3 terms, so I'm going to discount that for now. Could it be grouping? Well, a grouping generally has 4 terms, and this is 4 terms, so I'm going to highlight grouping as a possible one, definitely. Or could it be a difference of 2 squares? Well, a difference of 2 squares generally has 2 terms, and this has 4. I'm going to discount that for now. So we're going to look at executing a grouping technique on this particular one. Now, I'm going to see, could I group the first 2 terms? Is there anything I can factorize out of those 2 terms there? And there is. I could divide y into both of these, so which I will do. So I'm going to put y outside my bracket. I'm going to factorize these 2 here. And I put a y here and a y here. And wy divided by y is w. And minus y divided by y is minus 1. So that's my first pair factorized to give me y bracket y minus 1. Let's look at the next 2 terms. And I'm going to group these again. And what could I divide into both of those? I could divide 1 into both. And I need a sign on that 1. So I'm going to put a plus here and a plus here. And I'm going to put the plus 1 goes outside the bracket. And minus 1 divided by plus 1 is minus 1. And plus w divided by plus 1 is plus w. So we're making great progress here. We have our 2 brackets ready to go. What I would like though is the 2 brackets to be identical. So I'm going to leave the first bracket as is. And the second bracket, I'm simply going to swap these around into w minus 1. So we now have y bracket w minus 1 plus 1w minus 1. And you will see now that the 2 brackets are identical. So to finish this off, I'm going to write the 2 brackets as a single bracket. They've been grouped. Open a second bracket, and y goes here, and plus 1 goes here. And I have effectively grouped this term of this expression here into these 2 brackets, and it has been fully factorized using the grouping technique, and that is the question finished.